you go. Shalom, y'all from Island. Hebrew Israelites talking from home. Once again, out here to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great. First things first, head to the east, give all praise and glory to. Depending with the time span as the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Double honors, the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom, 16 verse like the truth. Shalom, brothers and sisters that's listening and studying, show themselves approved. Shalom. Come today, talk about, hey, the devil's about to use that sword, Yasharala. Why he gonna use that sword? Hey, his kingdom is crumbling right for our eyes. Everything is doing bad right now. The economy is about to crumble. You know, the dollar bill is losing its value as we speak. The king of Babylon the Great, with the white nationalists, has declared Trump, he in jail, he facing jail time. And if he gets any jail time, he might say they're going to fight. It's going to be civil war. They want Donald Trump to be president, king of Babylon. He might not be. He might get jail time. And we know he ain't gonna get a lot of time, but if he get anything like 2 months, hey, they're gonna go straight bananas in this place, man. So this is time to be circumspect, be watching out, because Esau, you know, it's about to be a whole lot of action right now. You know, especially as inflation hits this place. Food is gonna be getting scarce, the payment kick in. You got they got purge laws in California. So they're doing smash and grabs in California, a whole lot of looting and robbing. And there's going to be a lot of uproars about to happen. Start off this right here. This Revelation 12:12. Therefore rejoice, ye heaven, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. For the devils come down unto you, having great wrath. Because you know it, but he have a short time. So it said, rejoice, ye heavens, ye that dwell in them. What's the heaven? The heavens is his truth. The house of David. You know? The wisdom, not to understand of Yahweh Shah. You know, the men that teach that word, that's your heavens right here. That's your heavens about to be the new rulership. That's about to be exalted in a minute. And it said, woe to the inhabitants of earth and the sea. If you ain't got this truth, you ain't in this truth, hey, you in the earth. You in the sea, which represents the people. That's where you at. And if you in that lot right there, you about to be straight destroyed. And it said, why? Because the devil come out to you having great wrath because you know he have but a short time. Esau knows rulership is coming up short. He ain't about to rule that much longer. All his little rulership, the little fabulous 50s, 1950s, all that is over with. You know, his economy is tripped up. His military is not as strong as it used to be. You know, and then everybody started to be aware of him. He's being made bare. Everybody know who Esau Edom is. They ain't calling him white people, nobody call him Edomites. You know? And he is the devil in the flesh. So now everybody is seeing them for who they are. All these other countries is bucking up. You got Hamites, which are Africans. They talking about, hey, you got so many hours to get out of my country, and we ain't give you no more trade. You got Ishmael, your Middle Easterns. They like, we ain't dealing with the U.S. dollar no more. We're going to sell between our own currency. Forget the U.S. They giving them the stiff arm right now. The Saudis in India are trading amongst themselves without the U.S. dollar. You got Moab going to your Chinese man. They all like, you know, they about to take Taiwan back. They like, I don't care what America say. We about to go get back what's ours. And then you got Esau's divided. You got Russia, which are Eastern Edomites. They telling like, hey, man, I don't care what the West got to say. When the West goes to Babylon the Great America, I'm about to go take back Ukraine because it belongs to me. And I dare him to jump in. Then you got us here in Babylon the Great time. I'm a Hebrew Israelite. No, I'm not about to go after what you say is the standard. So this devil like, dang, I got enemies abroad. I got enemies within. My economy is crashing. You got videos of Edomite women crying. I can't make it. I'm too expensive. I don't know what to do. I need a man and all that little stuff. They crying. They ain't never cried like that. They weren't crying like that in the 50s. They crying now. They can't make it. They're not used to hard times. It's like we used to that. It's nothing to us. You know, we used to hard times. Esau not. So Esau, what he gonna do? Esau blessing the sword. Modern day sword is a gun. So if Jake got something, Esau don't, he gonna take the gun. He gonna say, you better get that up. Just like Esau took the land.
And that's the spirit what you said right there, because what you said that we're used to going through the trials and tribulation, and Esau Edom is not. And that's the spirit of Cain right there. Because what Cain said, when Yahweh try to put some curses on Cain, he said this curse is more than what he can bear. You know, and that's basically how Esau Edom is feeling right now with all of those, you know, the Edomite women. You got the bug out that about to bug out when Trump go to pretty much go to jail. Because basically they gonna feel like they done lost all hope.
Mm-hmm. That's their Messiah. It's Trump. Trump represents the system of Babylon the Great America. Can't get no more American than Trump. They're like, now if you lose Trump, plus like Trump backs up they racism behavior. Like he gives them a space to be who they really are. Trump is like he's proud. He a proud devil. Trump don't give a damn. He say what he feel, what he want. You know, he say get them other nations. What he say, America first.
Yeah.
You know, he piss everybody off. You know, so he represents that pride they got. You know, Trump like, man, forget them niggers and them Native Americans. We pumping oil. They be like, yeah. So they getting that pride back. So now it's getting like a rug pull. He going to jail. They like, oh, you can't take away my king and, you know, take away, you know, the person who represents me. So them attacking Trump like attack on them. And then they going to fight for that, man. They going to put them swords up, get the bang, bang, shoot them up. Talk about camp started being hot for rock. Texas is about to succeed. They are going to succeed. Texas talking about like, you know, if they take away Trump, man, we're going to say we our own thing. It's going to be basically new civil war. And then, like, once Texas succeeds, you're going to have states like Alabama, Mississippi. It's going to be like the old Confederate versus the Union again. They're going to join in. All right, we got to fight for our Constitution. It's unconstitutional. You know, they no longer do the small hatters care about them. Like, they're not talking about count. Your Edomite, lower level Edomite, work class Edomite, basically like a house nigga. He just got used, treated to look good. You know, he got used to keep the system up. Now that they don't need them no more, because the black, Salakia, the chief tribe of Esau, Amalek, you know, the Ish people, 1948, they're like, we're cashing out. We're going to our bunkers. We're going to put our little diabolical scheme in place. We don't need y'all no more. You white trash. So now the Edomites are like, hold up. You going to take away my white privilege? How dare you? And instead of them going after the 1948, they're going to do what? Attack Jake. Because Jake is, you know, vulnerable. So I'm going to get my gun. I'm going to go shoot Keisha. Because, you know.
Free stuff to back you up on that, huh? This is the book of Ephesians, chapter 5, and verse 14. And it says, wherefore he says, awake, thou that sleepest, and arise from the dead, and Hamashiach shall give thee light. And this is what the octave brought into it. He gives you the light. He gives you that understanding of that these devils about to come down and have a great wrath. All right, so they know that their kingdoms get ready to fall. So the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native America, we need to be awake. We need to be aware, you know, and recognizing that these devils got to come down on us. All right, they're going to take with those Ish people. It's, you know, when they pull back their resources, they're going to take it out on us. All right, and reading on verse 15, Ephesians 5 and 15, it says, see then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. And see, circumspect, you know, you break that word down. Circle means around, spect means to look. So in other words, you need to be looking around, basically being aware of your surroundings right now at this day and age, okay? Because we know that these Edomites do not come down on us. All right, verse 16. And it says, redeeming the time because the days are evil. You see that? Redeeming the time because the days are evil. So that means, well, all of these things that we're pointing out to you, they're going to come from evil days from ahead of time from this day on.
Yeah, I got one to back him up.
All right.
It's Daniel 6:22. My God hath sent his angel and hath shut the lion's mouth, that he may not hurt me. For as much as before him innocency was found in me, and also before thee, O king, have I done no hurt. I want to make another point on the Trump situation to show that basically Esau ain't shit. The only brother that was indicted with him, he the only one that ain't getting no bail money. He's still in jail.
That's Isaiah 13:15 almost. He ain't getting thrust through, but he getting a hard time. You know, supposed to be fighting with them devil. They said they bailed everybody else out, but Jake don't get bailed out. They said they don't care about you, man. He just got you, idiot. That's why you don't supposed to, it's strict to say, don't follow multitude do evil. He should abide by that. See, that's why he should be in this truth. And he wouldn't have been in that situation because they might mess him up in prison. You know? They don't care about you. They just use you, man. That's why I'm looking at all them Jakes that support Trump. Like, that's not going to do you no good. You go to a Trump rally, shoot, as soon as the cameras come up, they might hang you up in the tree.
Right.
They're going to go back in their KKK nation. You know, make an example, man. Charlie over there. He going to be like, I got my MAGA hat on. I thought I was good. They like, nah, we stringing you up. You know, I'm about to be like my great-granddad, you know. And ain't nobody going to feel sorry for that, Jake, because that's, you fool. That's like a deer hanging with a bunch of lions. What the heck you think gonna happen? That's why the scriptures, man, is bringing us back to life, because it's letting us know who our enemies are. The so-called white man is your enemy. Always been your enemy. All you gotta do is look at history, and it proves that. This devil always what? Took the land, took the resources, ravished the women, sold the children. And I'm talking about Native American, Northern tribe, and the Southern tribe, so-called African Americans, and Hispanics. You know, this devil always did that, deal treacherously. At first, he take the land, then he take the people. You know, put them on reservations, Osages, put them on display, sell them. That devil still feel like that, man. He just got cute because he's scared of Jake. So then he play games with Jake because they need us. You know, they always, profit off of our labor. You know, so they like, okay, you got some freedom. We'll give you a little bit of rights, but really, I still hate you. And that's what Trump is, man. That righteous hatred is going to stir back up in them, man. Man, like scripture tell you, they have a perpetual hatred for you. So when all hell break loose, that's going to like rear its ugly head again. They're going to get in their trucks, like where we standing at right now, Black Wall Street. You know, where they slaughtered a lot of Jakes. You know, the Southern tribes. They're about to do that again. Get in their trucks. Come on, Jimbo, Billy Ray. We're going nigger hunt. Woohoo! You know, we're going to make our country great again. They're going to get the rope. Find a Jake by himself, because, you know, if it's about the even numbers, man, Esau ain't going to try, because Esau is a natural-born coward. They need overwhelming numbers to deal with Jake, you know, so they're going to be looking for women and children, easy targets, you know. They're going to be doing that type of thing. But really, I'm looking at the Spirit of the Lord, man, he's about to get messed up. We were talking about that earlier. Like, you got to get thrown to the lions. You got 2/3 all riled up. You know, they grabbing folding chairs, bust them upside the head, women. Jake now has swords and guns too. You're despised among the heathen, you're made small. So Moabites don't like you, Chinese men. Africans, Hamites don't like you. You know, Ishmael, Arabs don't like you. And Jake don't like you. He's in a very bad spot, especially working class. So I'm looking like that little militia, that what they used to do, plus your numbers is down. They the minority. You know, Jake been their birthright. Jake got a lot of numbers. Don't let the northern tribe Spanish get rounded up against Esau. You ain't Texas was mine. I'm going to Papa, my friend. You know, don't let them get riled up. You got all these Jakes too. I'm like, hey, you gangster, man. Go, hey, man, do something to that Edomite, man. You know, and it ain't looking good for Esau. Like, it ain't looking good for his military, his police force. Hey, the police gonna turn their badges in. National Guard gonna get chewed up. Military have a hard time. They got to call in. We need UN troops. We need peacekeepers. Jake is getting riled up. Jake acting a fool. But scripture tell you that Jake getting roused up, man. And Esau, really, we at the end of Esau run. You know? Like, you had a good run. It's over with, man. Your money, you proved yourself to be a bad ruler. Your whole system is bad. It even tell you that when the wicked are unruly to the people mourn. Everybody mourning. Even Edomites is mourning. What I said earlier, Edomites like, I can't pay rent. Groceries is high. I can't do this. Why? Because of your people. Greed. They stupid. You know?
Got a quick one going at the end of the king. This is second Ezra 9, and I'm starting. It says, he answered me then and said, measure the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest parts of the times past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that at the same time that the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. It says, therefore, when there shall see so like he says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars in the world, then it says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spoke of these things that were before thee, even from the beginning. For like as all is made in the world has a beginning and an end, the end is manifest.
At the end is manifest, man. Like the scripture said right there, you got uproars of the people. Everybody's uproaring against their government right now, all over the world right now. And then this one, what's it say? Say that the best for last. You know, this one about to be an uproar too, man. Let that dollar collapse. So what happened is we're seeing the Most High starting to visit the world which he created. Said, measure time diligently. What do we measure? The prophecy, man. And what the prophecy saying right now? Esau, you're done. White man, you out of here. That's what the scriptures is saying. The writing is on the wall. Esau see it. That's why they scared. They over there giving Jake ice cream and cupcakes and bonbons. Like, hey man, don't bust me upside the head, man. Please be nice. I'm sorry. You know, they placating to Jake by talking about flexing. We gonna give y'all reparations. Y'all just don't rile up. Be quiet. Don't buck up. We give all y'all $1 million. They ain't gonna get no reparations. They just saying that Jake won't, tear their stuff up. Jake, hey, the 2/3 about to get it popping, man. You know, especially that 2/3, like, hey, I ain't like this one. The 2/3, the whole floor of Yahshua's raising up. So even the 2/3 now know that they Hebrew Israelites and know that Esau is the devil. And they don't come into the truth, in the spirit of repentance, but they know that though. They know that little bit of history. Like, no wonder white people are treating me bad. Y'all the devil. My brother on the block said it. So now they're like, oh man, hey, I don't want that smoke. So that give reparations, that's to keep Jake, keep them calm down. Yeah, pacify, look, pacify in your mouth. Don't cry. And really, hey, look, they had to do that with the native tribe, using that what's it they get
all those treaties that they signed with them.
They broke it, but what's it that Native Americans get right now though? What do you call that? Everybody trying to get their card.
Oh, the Indian card or what?
Yeah, they get the little money they be getting.
Tribal. You talking about tribal money or?
Yeah, that money. Yeah, what they call it though? Is it name for that? Well, basically that's the pacify them, man. Yeah. They give them liquor, something to drink, to keep them all, drunk, keep them drunk, and get them can't think of the name of it. The money they get for being a Native American. That type of money. That's basically like reparations, really.
Yeah, basically giving them money.
Esau get it.
But I know the Seminole tribe, they get a I can't remember what it. Yeah, they get a pay.
What? A per capita. See, help us out. Per capita. That's to keep the northern tribe from bucking up. The scripture tell you that a troop shall become Gad, but at the end he shall become them. Which I might go get that. So everybody's looking to buck up. Like Esau looking like lunch meat right now. Because he's been made fair. To tell you that. I made Esau fair, and he's spoiling to see this now.
I got to put right here to back you up. This point would be in verse 3, but I'm going to start at verse 1. Micah chapter 2, verse 1. And it said, woe to them that devise iniquity. It said, woe unto them. So woe means destruction, great sorrow, distress. All right. And it said, woe unto them that devise iniquity and work evil upon their bed. When the morning is light, they practice it because it is in the power of their hand. And it goes back to Job 9:24. All right. Esau, Edom, the so-called white man, have control of all the resources. Okay. So that means they have the power to basically devise iniquity. Right? And that's who it's talking about in Micah 2:1. And it said they convey fields, take them by violence, and houses, and take them away. So they oppress a man in his house, even a man in his what they did with the Native Americans. When they brought the so-called Negroes over here into on the slave ships to captivity. What they did with they took Texas, California, Arizona, so on and so forth. Right, Micah verse 3. And it said, therefore, thus says the Lord Yahweh, behold, against this family do I devise an evil, for which ye shall not remove your name, neither shall ye go hastily, for this time is evil. And all of the things that Esau, Edom, the so-called white man have done throughout history, the Heavenly Father, which his name is Yahweh, and he don't got done, and about to turn around and do the same evil, right back on right?
Quick, this is Jeremiah 49:10. The back both of y'all up. This is and it reads, but I have made Esau bare, I have uncovered his secrets, and he shall not be able to answer. It says his seed is spoiled in his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not. I'm gonna jump down to verse 12. It says, for thus saith the Lord, behold, thy whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, have surely drunken it. It says, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? It says, thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou like thou said, but thou shalt surely drink it. So Esau got to drink that cup, like the brother said. Like every time Esau was ruling, stumping all over Yasharallah and doing his wickedness, because the Lord gave him a set period of time to do that. Hey, that was just him building up his path, man. The Lord is about to make him drink of that cup that he was passing out to us, getting the whole nation drunk. And just like the brother Tay Yasharallah was saying earlier, everybody's starting to wake up and see this devil now. Man. That's why they said he had made Esau bare. Like everybody's seeing him for what he is, and that's the damn devil in the flesh itself. He got it out.
Now, like I said, and he should not hide himself. Esau can't hide and cover to being a white person for being pure, being good. They push that vibration wherever you think Esau was the righteous people. I need to be like Edomites. Like Esau used to be the standard in the world. Everybody blonde their hair, put blue contacts in their eyes. I need to be like a white person. They're civilized. They're good. Now Esau's been made what he's supposed to be, the base man. Everybody like, man, I don't want to be no goddamn Edomite. You know, they look at that dude like a pig now. Now he's been downtrodden. You know, everybody looking at him like, shoot. Now everybody want to get a tan. His women is all getting tans and braiding their hair and putting lipstick on and lip fillers. Now everybody want to be like Jake. You know, you got a lot of so-called white women like, oh, I'm about to go give me a Jake man. They trying to save themselves now. They divorce their husband, get the bag, go get them a Jake man, trying to save themselves. Because they know, you know, women sense power. You know, and the power is shifted from the so-called white man to the so-called black man, which is, you know, we're Israelites. You know, so it's going from Edom to Israel. And this is what's happening right now. And that's why I like when it said that he would not be able to hide himself. Now he can't, like if anybody would come up here and try to dispute what we're saying, we cut him up with scriptures, cut him up with history, and it'd be shame spewing on his glory. There's nothing he could do about it. You know, he'd have to go crying out back on Friday. You know, so he's been made to be found out, man. Nothing that they look around shameful. That's why you got what? Critical race theory. They don't want you teaching slavery in schools no more. I'm like, they were taught when I was in school. Why is the problem now? Because now it's shameful. They're like, don't talk about that. Don't do that, because why this truth is bubbling up so hard. And the white man, he's been demoralized. He used to be proud, like, yeah, man, we hang niggas, shoot niggas, niggas ain't nothing. Now it's like everybody talking about, man, the white man is the devil. White man, he like pork, man. He greedy. He no good. Everybody bring their history up, Googling it. Hey, man, didn't you hang my people? Didn't you do this? You know, now the white man is ashamed. Now y'all like, he want to go hide in his little condo or something. Yeah, you don't want to come out no more. You know, white women can't fight in their nation no more. They all, I'm Native American. Right. I got Native American in my blood. I'm like, brother, shut up. How can you Edomite? You white. I said, white people don't want to be white no more. Now they trying to claim they another nation. You know, they trying to, my husband is black. You know, they ain't trying to cover themselves. I got a Jake. This my Jake. He my husband. I'm not like that. You heard that's none that they said, I ain't like that. Let's deal with that. We had an Edomite here. What was that, last week before last? He was trying to, about 2 weeks ago, he was trying to placate to us.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't like that. Yeah, my brother was like that, and they like that. I believe y'all brothers, man.
My grandpa, I bucked up to my grandpa.
Yeah, they all doing that now. They trying to say I ain't with that no more. So now, hey, their heritage is no more private. Ain't no more their momentum. So they've been demoralized. And you know, like I know when a military gets demoralized and they got to go to war, they gonna lose.
Yeah.
They gonna lose. You need the morale. You got to be amped up in the spirit to win a war. When you all in the low, like, man, we the devil, man. We deserve it. We gonna get. You gotta go to war with that on your mind. You gonna get folded up. But you see Israelite, man, he over there, you know, he come out fringes on. You know, he saw my pee on the step. You know, I'll work, man. Don't do me like that. Don't call on the names.
They don't even like to be called Caucasian no more since the Caucasus Mountain information came out.
See?
They get tied to him.
See, that's it, because now he the cave man. He don't want to be the cave man. You know? So it's shame to spill on his glory, man. He can't hide himself. All his history pulled out. Then they doing bad now. We look at them, they all walk around the corner, meth out, fentanyl, opioid out. You know, in their kingdom, you see they about to go out bad. You know, they going out real bad. They coming up. This devil going down. You know? And that hurts his pride, man. So this devil got a sword or a gun, you know, he gonna try to catch Jake slipping. You know, and try to take what Jake got, especially Jake in his right mind. So I'm about to help this man. Jesus said, love everybody. Jesus said, and they banking on that. They need Jake to be in a docile and a dark spirit, not
which is the first reason why we always bring out these scriptures. You know, I quote it all the time, 1 Peter 5:8, which said, be sober, be vigilant, because your adversary, the devil, has a one line walking about seeking whom he may devour. And so if you're sober, basically mean level-headed, level-minded, basically sober, being being able to dig into these scriptures, know who your enemies are, then you're gonna see the devil coming. You know, if you're not watching, then you're not gonna see the devil come. So that's how Esau Edom's gonna be able to get. You know, and this is why we tell you walk circumspectly, not as fools. Okay, because these devils, they looking to try to trap Yata'ala, man. They looking to destroy Yata'ala, the so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Americans. That's what they're doing.
But you gotta know who the devil is.
Yeah.
They got Jake thinking the devil some red man underground with a pitchfork, red horn, burning people up. But no, man, the devil's the so-called white man. That's the devil. You know, you gotta know that. You know, that's Psalms 83:5. You gotta know who your enemies are. You know, Esau's banking on you not knowing who he is. That way he can come with that, you know, what to say, though he humble himself, go crouching.
Yeah.
You know, that way he can, you know, play on your trust. You can invite Esau in your house. I got food and water. Come on, man. You be good. You know, you think you're doing something, what they call it, Jake think he tithing. You know, Jake think he doing some Afro. This devil over here looking at all this food and plotting.
Right.
You know, you been got popped with your own gun. The devil done caught you slipping. That's because you didn't know what the devil was. You know, fools, you thought it was some red man on the ground. The devil is a so-called white man. And see, with the truth coming out, and he's losing that covering, hey, he ain't gonna like that scripture you brought out earlier. Jeremiah 49, he can't even run nowhere to hide. You can't run to a bunch of Jake's houses that know the truth and try to think they're gonna take you in.
I got a quick one to back me up. This is Ecclesiastes 12:12. It said, set him not by thee, least when he hath overthrown thee, he stands up in thy place. Neither let him sit at the right hand, let him sit, at least not at the right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. It says, and thou that the glass remember my words and be pricked therewith. So pretty much don't want to let this devil use his smooth words and smooth tongue to get in. And let me help this damn Edomite out. Let me help this damn devil out, because he's gonna try to steal your seat, man. He said, see him not next to thee, or he gonna try to steal. And it says at least he will try to overthrow thee. That's his whole nature, man. He'll play innocent. It's like the story of the snake. You know, snake was hurt and people tried to help the snake and get him back, and the snake bit him. He's like, man, you already know I'm a snake. That's what I do. Right. So you can't really pity a person that does that, because he should have known who Esau is. That's why you're supposed to learn and study to show yourself true. Just check his track record. Shit, he grew up Black Wall Street, all the atrocities and everything he's doing. Hey, just look at the air you're breathing and the water you're drinking. He's trying to kill you with that. All the atrocities that he's doing. Like, if you fall for that, that's on you. That's why the scriptures also said, I will not pity a tribe who is bit by a serpent. I just got to pull that out. That's in the same chapter I'm reading.
Yeah, burning up Louisiana. They burning up Louisiana like Mao, you know.
That's
Northern Louisiana is on fire.
This is this is actually verse 13. But I'm gonna read it. It says, never trust thy enemy, for like iron rusted, so it is weakening. Though he humble himself, and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. Thou shalt be upon him as if I had a looking glass, and thou shalt not that his rust. Then in fact, all it says, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. But verse 13 is the point. It says, who will pity a charmer? Who will pity a charmer that is beaten with serpent, or any that come nigh wild beast? So who will pity a snake charmer who's beaten by a snake, or any type of wild beast, because he's over there in his face playing with it, blowing and thing. Hey, that's what the snake do. He bites you.
Hey, and it's the same thing with what was the guy that got that animal guy that got killed by the stingray? The crocodile hunter. It was the same thing. See, nobody was surprised when he died. They were just like, our people, we wasn't surprised. We didn't have no pity, because the simple fact that he was always, with that danger. He was always, into stuff, wrestling with animals, wrestling with crocodiles. It's the same thing when you try to trust any devil. He thought he was so-called white man. Ain't nobody gonna pity you when you basically go along with their agenda. Okay, if you trust in Esau, even so-called white man, no, there's no pity upon you. But we're warning you and telling you that they are the devil. As a matter of fact, when you read Jeremiah 17:5, it tells you that curse be the man that put his trust in man. You see, that means that curse is gonna fall on you when you trust in Esau, even so-called white man.
Yeah, I'm gonna read verse 16. It says, an enemy speaks sweetly with his lips,
right,
but in his heart he imagineth to throw thee into a pit. He will wipe his eyes, but if he find opportunity, he will not be satisfied with blood.
And see, that's exactly what Biden did right there. When Biden went in the office, he said, I'm not gonna mandate that inoculation. And then 6 months later, we got 70% of the American population got the inoculation, but the people that didn't get it, my patient is 1 in 10. That's exactly what he said. But what did he do before he get in the office? That's one example, right? You got what the white man did with the Native American with the treaty. He made them sign a treaty, and they didn't keep now one of them treaties. That's the history, you see, and that's what that scripture means when the enemy speaks sweetly with his lips, right? But in war was in his heart. That's another scripture that backed it up with the Psalm 55:21.
And I like that too, because when you talk about the serpent, especially you go to Genesis, man, everybody think they'll teach you there's a so-called snake. Right. No, that was a man with snake-like characteristics. And then when you put the scriptures up, looking it through the spiritual lenses, that man he talked about was Esau Edom, because he acts just like a snake. He's real sneaky, he's slick, he's conniving. That's Esau. And it's what it tell you in the scripture, tell you that serpent turned into a great dragon. And his government is a fire-breathing dragon. It's eating Jacob. And it tells you that dragon, which I'm gonna go get that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna bring the scriptures out on that serpent, talking about the guards. This is Revelation 12:9. And the great dragon was cast out, that old serpent. Right. So there was not no snake in the Garden of Eden. There was a man with snake-like characteristics, called the devil and Satan. That's what we call the so-called white man, the devil, because he would deceive the whole world. He was cast out to the earth, and his angels were cast out with him. The devil's getting cast out right now. That's why he's coming down with great wrath. He's coming out of rulership. He's coming out of power. He ain't about to rule no more. He got a short time. That's why he's gonna come down with great wrath, because he's being cast down, man. We say his angels, all his messengers, everybody do his bidding. They being cast down with him. And then I'm gonna read
that's the fear right there too, because when he says his angels is cast out, that basically goes into his media. And basically a lot of people not even paying attention to what the media is saying nowadays. So they just regarding the things that said in the news. That's basically his angels right here, his messages. Nobody is listening to his messages. His messages is also being cast out.
Let's go to Revelation 12:13. And when the dragon saw that he was cast into the earth, he persecuted the woman who brought forth the man child. And then who is that woman that's talking about? You read Jeremiah 6:2, tell that woman is her to a common delicate woman, Zion, it's Israel. So we'll be telling you earlier When the devil see his kingdom is over with, he's going to get mad at Israel. It's the Israelites' fault. If you work for free and let me buy you like my great-great-granddad could, let me hang you in the tree and work for free, I'd still have my kingdom. Because I'd have been making big money. Now I got to pay you a decent wage, and that's making me broke. Because Esau's not a good businessman. They'll not do good business. Edomites are really idiots. You know, you pull back the skirt and look at them for what they really are. They're really idiots. Everything they got that you think is like nice and technological and all that, they stole them ideas from Jake, man. Everything. Movie scripts, invention, everything. They stole everything they got, man. Esau is the basis of all men. And really he a fool.
He's still kill and destroy. That's his motto.
Yeah, so it said we brought forth the man child. Who brought forth the man child? Israel did. Israel gave birth to what? Yahushua, which word English first was Jesus. Yahushua came out of Israel. And because, you know, Yahushua, he's the one that's going to really, you know, rock the cradle with Esau. When he cracked them skies and that fathership, that major chariot, them chariots come out here with the world, you know, knows UFOs. And that's it for Esau, man. You know, it's a wrap. Ain't no negotiating. Ain't no pleading. Oh, can I do a severance package? Can I do this, man? Y'all sound like, nah, you going in the slave room. Get ready to go on auction block. You know, Revelation 13:10 going in the plate. You know, this devil, he knows that. The elites, the issue, they know all this stuff, man. So that's why they mad. Like, how dare these dudes on the block say that? I'm the gods of this world. I'm never going to come out of power. This is what we're going to do. We're going to put a device in all their body. So then we're going to stop the marriage. Who you going to save if I got a device in all their body? So that's what the devil about to do. We in the spirit. We in the season of the MOTB about to roll out. And that's his last effort to stay in power. Because if you take that MOTB, that device, in your body, you're no good to your Yahushua. He got you. You have pledged your allegiance to Esau. You see, that's why you got to know what the MOTB is. That way you can avoid it. You got a lot of people in the Hebrew Israelite camp talking about it ain't that, it's this. They're going to send Yahushua down the road, man, to be destroyed. You know, and everybody got to face that temptation too. Because it's going to get to the point you can't buy or sell unless you got that micro CHIP in your body. Because the money going digital. Everything going digital. They're talking about right now, CBDC. You know, when the dollar collapse, that's what the devil going to do. He got that, what's that, order out of chaos? So soon as the dollar collapse, like, I got your back, man. I got the digital thing, you know, the digital Fed thing. You take that, you get the old price. Don't worry about inflation. If Jake don't, you know, they ain't got the faith with them or know what's going on, they're going to take it. They'll be like, I gotta eat, gotta feed my family.
I got to put on the back. You know, this is in the same chapter. Ecclesiastes 12 and 17. If adversity come upon thee, thou shalt find him there first. And though he pretendeth to help thee, yet he shall undermine thee.
Woo, you hear that? Though he pretend to help thee. The MOTP, that's a pretend to help you. You be like, I got your back. I got a camp you can live in. I got what they call it, universal basic income. I got a nice flat. It's gonna be a camp you can live in, be safe, clean water, shelter. All you gotta do is put the device in your body, man. So that's him. Act like he gonna help you. Really, he's there to destroy you. You know? And like I said, like I like this picture. Like everywhere you see the structure, everywhere you see suffering at, I guarantee it's an Edomite somewhere. I guarantee it's an Edomite somewhere, man. Because they're the progenitor of all of that. You know, Esau get a kick out of watching people suffer. You know, good example. He talking about sending 25 billion to Ukraine. The people of Maui, which he burnt their land up, they only gonna get what I think $700 or $500. I think that's all they gonna get. And then a dude did the math. If that billion went to the people of Maui, they would all each get $500,000. That's enough to rebuild right there. That shows he don't care about his people. You know, he only care about his agenda. He only care about his investment. And that's showing like you put in all this money to taxes. You get taxed on your check. You get taxed when you buy goods. And then you need help. Esau like, you know, I can't do nothing for you, man. I got to go protect my business over this other country. Sorry. You know, and that's why people going to rile up. Like, man, I've been paying taxes all these years. You going to do me like this?
When we go back to what you said earlier, Aqua, they said, hey, they're not a smart businessman. Because a smart businessman will basically take his investment and reinvest into his stock. But they're not doing it. They're constantly taking, which is basically goes to their greed. You know?
Yeah, they investing in their stock. They ain't investing in their people.
Right.
They don't take care of their people.
Right.
They taking care of their businesses, which gonna belly up anyway, because they ain't really good businesses no way. You know, Esau, the only reason he making still got a business, he get that low labor. He can outsource his company overseas, and they'll make like $5 an hour making, computer chips or something. That's already he got a business. He don't know how to save and really make moves and what's they call improvise. Esau can't do that. I said these CEOs, they ain't worth nothing, man. All Esau know how to do is cut and run, and then try to take advantage of somebody. His business is built on suffering. Trafficking, selling drugs. Esau and then built on getting free labor. He always trying to cut corners. That's how Esau come up. He never come up in an honest way.
And go back to his true nature, like what Cain did, because he said, I'm a fugitive and a vagabond. He can't never sit in one spot. That's why you got to keep moving. That's what he does. He started his business here in America, and he moved all his businesses to other countries just to get that cheap labor. What he's been working for.
Like I said, fugitive vagabond. He got to keep moving because everybody finding him out, and they want to get justice for that. That's why he's running. He's trying to run from, like I brought out earlier, he's trying to run from his punishment. He's trying to run from, judgment that's coming to him. That's what he's running from. And he can't stay nowhere too long. Because after a while, people are like, hold up, man. Since you came here, I'm broke and impoverished and everything that went down. I can't grow my crop. Everything poison. And everybody like, wait a minute. It's the white man that's the problem. And you got to move around, go somewhere else, and rinse and repeat that same tactic, right? And what's that? The missionaries, sweet baby Jesus. Jesus loved everybody. Now close your eyes, pray real hard, and then they open their eyes up. This devil got all kind of refineries and military, paratroops coming down, and say, hold up. This is of Jesus? Yeah, Jesus said.
The crops got concrete on them.
Yeah, I got that all up. And then they come, Jesus said, love your neighbor. Now, give me your women and your children. Give me your land.
Turn the other cheek.
Yep, turn the other cheek. They love to say that. That's their favorite precept. John 3:16. So God loved the world. And then turn the other cheek. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I made you impoverished. I made you poor. But turn the other cheek. It's all about forgiving and love. It's all about Jesus. Let's say Jesus. Here's some holy water. Now they cost $50 now. And the devil go and he go and rape and repeat and go do that again. Now everybody done caught on to the devil. That stuff old now. Now he come over. Like it was one land he went to. And the people, they was some foreign people. The boy and arrow face shot him all the way up.
Bring that up.
You gonna bring that up? Hey, shot him all the way up. As soon as they touched down, I'm like, it's over with now. Everybody want to see you coming with no Bibles. Everybody know you the devil.
You couldn't take seeing them living a good life. They was over there happy, content.
Yeah.
Esau
living on the land.
that. Yeah.
And everybody, Esau wanted to feel bad. Like, them people is violent. They killed the missionaries. I told anybody my job, like, they did right. I wish the natives and our people did that. When you see a devil with a Bible, hey, pump some lead or arrow in his body, man. Before he's going to take the land. Don't as soon as he say Jesus, pow! That's a smart thing to do.
Yeah, I got one.
Read it up.
Hey, this is Ecclesiasticus 22:4. This goes back to Esau and how he deals his business. A wise daughter shall bring an inheritance to her father, to her husband. But she that liveth dishonestly is her father's heaviness. He's basically going back to what you were saying about Esau. They too busy trying to be dishonest to make a wise decision. But that being dishonest is just going to bring the whole thing down.
They always want to do treachery with somebody and do ill will.
Yeah.
Like, they programmed to do that. They're the wicked. The Bible calls Esau even the wicked. So all they can do is wickedness. They can't do nothing beneficial. The scriptures say that if he do good, he do it unknowingly. So Esau don't look to do good. He look to get over on the people. He probably said, well, people, how can I ravish and rob them of their resource? They got think tanks to do that.
They're looking too happy over there.
Yeah, they thriving. Got children, wholesome families. Let's introduce alphabet agenda over there.
Right.
Introduce that. They need to be dressing in drag over there. Hey, they women over there is in subjection. The women need to be liberated. You know what I'm saying? We need to do that.
Yeah, let's create the child support system. Take the fathers out the home.
Yeah, they look to do that. That land look rich right there. Is that cobalt? Is that uranium? Okay, we gotta figure out. Hey, tell them that land no good. They need to move over here so I can get that land.
Right.
So I can make some money off of that. Tell them it's no good. Show them, hey, it's chemicals and stuff in the ground over here. You know, you need to move, relocate over there. You got nice little camps over there to live in. They go over there, they shut the gate, you know, get them all kind of poison, and then they start pumping all the resources out the land. And then all of a sudden the news come out what happened, and then Esau here up and he what he do found chapter 11, you know, found bankruptcy,
Yeah.
and then open up another company and do the same thing in another country. And then that stuff get buried. Nobody even talk about it no more. People still over there, the prophets. They over there on you know, you see them on the YouTube. You used to have a good land. Used to be all kind of property. They land like a wasteland. It's desolate.
You quoted the scripture earlier. I might as well get it. This is Proverbs 29 and 2. It says, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked bear rule, the people mourn.
Which proves that Esau's in rulership right now. Even his own is starting to mourn. They like, I can't take it no more. I can't afford my rent. Groceries too high. So if Esau, Edomites are mourning, you know everybody mourning. You got Hamites mourning, everybody's mourning. And everybody knows who the problem is, who the cancer of the earth is. It's Esau Edom. He got to be cleansed out. See, Abishai's up in heaven smiling like, oh yeah, my children now know who the problem is. They praying to me, they calling on me. Okay, it's about that time to go ahead and wash Esau up. He on the clock. You know, we about to get rid of all of this. You know, and this time, Esau made the world so filthy, the Lord got to just scorch you. It got to be burnt up. It's that filthy. This devil done manipulated all the trees and the plants, doing GMO, message splicing DNA, got the animals all messed up. Everybody got like forever chemicals in their body, cancerogens and all kind of stuff. So it got to be cleansed, man. It got to be just burnt over and started all over again. The devil he done messed everything up.
Plastic trash islands in the ocean.
Con, you know, it's everywhere, garbage everywhere. You know, so it got to be cleaned up. So, hey, y'all shot like I know what to do. So now he's looking like, okay, I just need my people to hopefully let it come back to me, because I'm gonna save those and I'm gonna establish my kingdom on those that know me. Because Hebrews 8, what's that, 8, 10, 11 tell you that we won't be teaching know the Lord no more, because we getting it in right now. We know the Lord right now. So that's why he only want to deal with the ones that know who he is, got wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Because we're gonna build a kingdom on us. You know, Lord willing, part of the hope we let.
Right.
And Esau gonna go, all them little Edomites, they ain't going nowhere, they ain't getting away. What's that, Bezos and Elon Musk trying to go into space and they satellite things, go in their bunkers. Hey, tell you Jeremiah 16:16, we're gonna dig them right out. Then we're gonna occupy the whole family. Guess what? You about to go to work, man. No water break. Now you on my clock, devil. Eat these chicken feet. You know? Oh, you didn't do this right? I'm whipping your back. Bow. You know, the scriptures is with that. Psalms 2 and 8, Michael 4 and 13, Revelation 13 and 10. So everybody like, oh, that's hatred you teaching. Nah, that's biblical scripture. That's prophecy. You know, what you did to us is going to be done unto you. You know, you're not getting away, devil. And that's why the devil's feeling all messed up, because this is the word of God saying that. You pulling out scripture, this been here 1,000 years. Truth coming out. Okay. Now they all like, oh, it say that?
Got a quick one, Daniel. This is Obadiah 1 and 3. It says, the pride of thy heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwell in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that said in his heart, who shall bring me down? Who shall bring me down to the ground? Thus, it says, those that exalt themselves as the eagle, and thou shalt set a nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
Woo, you hear that? Thus I bring you down. So the scripture's going into, he said, make my nest among the stars. Who's the stars? Stars of the children of Israel. And it's almost twofold. This devil got satellites, space stations, so he actually is trying to make his nest in the stars. What does the scripture say? I shall bring you down. That's why a lot of their rockets is blowing up. You know?
It said the pride of thy heart has deceived thee. And that's Esau even to the T. He think he can fuck this world up and do everything he wants to and then just leave. And you know, that's prideful right there. I'm gonna just throw that away and I'm gonna start and mess up something else. Nah, if the Lord said you're proud of your heart deceived thee, he's gonna bring your ass down once you gotta lead on. And if you try to make your way under the seat, because they got bunkers and hotels and things under the sea that they trying to get away from their judgment. Also, the Lord said he was going to cause Leviathan to fight them. And that's a precept in the scriptures, man, a future prophecy. So hey, there ain't no getting away from this side.
Yeah, Elon Musk think he gonna go to Mars and populate Mars.
You know, then shall he bring you down, simple.
Yeah. You ain't let the trash out no other planet. You done trash out the planet. You think you gonna go somewhere and trash it out too? Nah, man.
They was already trying to shoot nukes at have far, try to do something with the atmosphere. Yeah, do something with the atmosphere.
Yeah, they ain't about now, man.
Make it livable or something. Like
Terraforming, as they call it, trying to terraform, make it livable for them, but they ain't about to get that. Y'all so at least about to get a judgment. He knows it. You know, that's why, hey, the famous word about to hit. You coming out with this word right here so strong and so tough, they'll be like, man, take their Bibles away. That's hate speech. That's illegal. Like, hold up, devil. You talking about sweet baby Jesus and all that little stuff. It was all good. Now that we actually getting our word and reading it and find out that the Bible's against you, now all of a sudden it's a problem. Now you can't do that. Go ahead.
For the preach of this is 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, and we start at verse 3. And it says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall come, except there come a falling away first, that the man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition. And who's that man of sin? Is Esau Edom, so-called white man. Verse 4, who opposes and exalts himself above all that is called the Most High, or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High, showing himself that he is the Most High. And see, that goes back up with the Hakkadar is read in Obadiah, right? Because he's the plot of his heart deceives him. He thinks he's above the stars of the Most High, right? And he exalts himself above the eagle. Now the eagle is the highest flying bird, and they can fly in basically any type of weather, right? And so that's how Esau Edom pretty much think he's exalted to the point where he can't be brought down, no. And that's basically he thought, the Lord is revealing him, and now he's about to use the people to bring them back down, man. And he's going to use Yahweh Shai for the most part too.
Because the devil, he thinks he God, because he can splice DNA. He got nuclear weaponry. He got all kinds of technology.
Yeah, that technology. Well, he got that technology where you can basically talk to your ancestor that's already dead. That's him opposing himself above all that's called God, man. Because first of all, you got to understand who the Heavenly Father is, the power that he can do. You know, one of the scriptures said, I kill and I make alive. That's the Heavenly Father. He has that power. But Esau Edom is creating technology, trying to basically be like the Most High.
like CERN system crashing out.
Yeah. Necromancy talks about. Esau trying to talk to the dead, which all you doing talk to a demon.
Right.
You're talking to your ass and yours in the spirit world. You talk to a straight demon. That's median right there.
Right.
I said Esau got people basically doing witchcraft out in mainstream right now. And everybody with it because they don't know no better. And that's how, like Rock said, that prideful heart. That's because he's military. Esau been doing evil for so long, he thinks he can't be stopped. At least he thought that till his word came out. Now that his word came out, he like, oh shoot. Because like what's happening now, the children of Israel now, we coming back alive. The Valley of Dry Bones, we coming alive now. We like, hold up, I'm a Hebrew Israelite. That's something he never thought could happen. He like, I done spent thousands of years, trillions of dollars to make sure you never know who you are. And now it's coming back. So now he like, oh shoot, he's seen the power of Yahweh Shai. So it's scaring this devil. He's spooked. Like, oh shoot, they back, they coming back alive. Like, dang, hey, Yahweh Shai exists. Now I'm in trouble. Because now, not only we doing that, we reading the word, which reading them is right. Now he's shaking. Plus he's seeing the chariots. So now he's trying to spin a story on like, nah, that's this and that's that. There's aliens and this and that. He's trying to get out and control the narrative. He done lost the narrative. He lost it. People like saying, even Edomites ain't listen to their government no more. They're trying to do little lockdowns and all the mass mandate. He saw like, I ain't comply with that. I don't trust my government no more. Now he saw like, dang, they got to run to their bunkers, man. Really? They're going to throw out that agenda and then run back to their bunkers. That's all they can do right now.
And that's the spirit that you mentioned the chariots. I wanted to read a quick scripture because right here, Zechariah chapter 5 and verse 1. And it said, then I turned and lift up my eyes and looked, and behold, a flying roll. Right? And behold, a flying roll is basically what the world ignorantly calls UFOs, unidentified flying objects. But those are the angels, the Lord's angels, right? And he said unto me, what seest thou? And I answered, a flying roll. The length thereof is 20 cubits, and the breadth thereof 10 cubits, right? And I'm gonna jump down to verse 4 because this is the point right here. Because he says, and I will bring it forth, said the Lord of hosts, and it shall enter into the house of the thief, and into the house of him that sweareth falsely by my name, and it shall remain in the midst of his house, and it shall consume it with the timber thereof and the stones thereof. And this is the main reason why you're seeing these UFOs, so-called UFOs, in America, because this is the house of the thief. They stole this land from the Native Americans, right? And so that's why the Heavenly Father is going to send his angels, and they're dwelling in the house of the thief by way of what people call a UFO, but they're called chariots in the Bible.
Like I said, dwelling in the house of the thief, man. And so he saw, now he's saying he's about to get a punishment. Now he's saying it's going to be a recompense. Recompense goes with a payback. You know, like I tell the lesson, payback and way back. The devil's sensing that. He feel it. You know, so now he's scrambling. He's scrambling. And he's scrambling like Tony Romo, too, because he's about to get sacked. You know, he ain't going to the right areas. And we're in that season. Esau about to pay. And that's a beautiful thing to see that. To see Edomites scared. To see Edomites turning on each other. That's something I never thought I'd see, man. Esau right now, they at each other's throats. You got some saying Democrats, Joe Biden. You got some saying Trump, Republican. And they can't get along. That's going to be Edomite on Edomite crime. You know? So they can't come together on how to deal with Jake. Some say, hey, man, I'm about to get in good with Jake. Now we go to the tree, Jake up in the tree. You know? They're like, nah, because what it is, they trying to fight to be house slaves. Trying to get a good place. Like, you know, I want to be in there. I want to tell the other Edomites what to do. I want to be like, hey, we're going to have our coon. They're going to be trying to be like, you know, be like Israelites. They're already doing it now. Because the devil, he's through. You know, they trying to wiggle like, what if we do this? What if Trump get in office? What if we do this with our money? Man, they starting to see ain't no solution, man. The only solution is you going into slavery. That's the only solution. Your money ain't going to save you. Trump not going to save you. Your military not going to save you. There's no place repentance for Esau. Your only hope they got is going to slavery and hope, you know, slave master ain't too harsh. You know, you don't want to get me. I'm going to be very harsh on me.
Here you go, quick preach up on the reparation. The true reparation is in Numbers chapter 35 and 33. And it says, so shall ye not pollute the land wherein ye are, but blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shedded therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
And so his blood got to be shed, man. What that mean? Hey, it's going to be violence on Esau. Esau like, hey, what about turn the other cheek? What about love everybody? And, hey, we'll go to Romans 9:13. Hey, the Most High said he hates you. You know, and he hates you. I hate you too. So I'm about to get my whip real good and ready for your butt. And we're going to put lives on it, man. And you're going to work out there in the hot sun with no water. I want me a big pallet. You know, get that rock over there. Get that cement. And you get no tools, Esau. It's going to be a hard, strict rulership. You know what that Psalm 28 said? It said, you're going to rule with a rod of iron in the kingdom of heaven. You know, and it's going to be the heaviest on Esau. Because he's the group of people, they're the ones that the Most High hate. And then you look at their works. The reason the Most High hate them is because of what they did to children of Israel, and you break every commandment in the book. Where the Most High said do, this devil do the opposite. Every single time. I'm talking about you just run through all the laws. This devil, like right now, back on the grave, eating crab legs and shrimp and pork. That's a delicacy here. That's a delicacy here, though. You take a chick to eat seafood, he the man. I'm eating shrimp and lobster. We eating the thing, then they wondering why you got these sides like the ocean is all messed up. It's heating up. The coral reef is bleaching. Why is that happening? Food, you eating the cleanup food. The crab, the lobster, and the shrimp, they clean the ocean. Oysters, yeah. So if you eating them by the tons, who's cleaning the ocean? That's why you damn fool. As I said, Esau ain't smart, he a fool. Had you kept the last commandments like the word told you, the ocean wouldn't be in the bad shape it is now. You know, the devil got Jake eating chitlins. They still eat pig guts to this day. You know? And they didn't wonder why, like my grandma and my grandpa, everybody got high blood pressure, diabetes. I think all my grandmas had diabetes.
And it's crazy because the scriptures literally tell you that all of these foods are an abomination unto you. It's an abomination unto you. Basically, it's unclean unto you. So basically, what the way the Heavenly Father created your body and you consume it, your body is not going to be able to reject it. And so a lot of people would actually living with that filth inside their body because they ate that abominable food. And that's all through the spirit of Esau. You know?
I think there were three of them. The Hebrews, there were three brothers. They were with the king. He didn't know
Oh yeah, I didn't talk about they didn't eat the food. It was all unclean. That says now they got Jake eating. They eat unclean food by the ton. Like most Jake eat pork every single day. You cannot get a Jake to not eat pork. The Jake can jump out the food and eat his pork. And Esau pushed that, heavily on the children of Israel. Why? Because it keeps our bodies in a bad state. That's still trying to stand rule still.
Yeah, that's what the file in the temple.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's how, as long as you stay in sin, then the heavenly Father can't necessarily preach you like he should. And that's what they're going into. Matter of fact, the piece of history where what was it, King Antioch, the Edomite king, they basically tortured the Israelites for not eating that swine flesh.
Mm-hmm.
That's in was it Second Maccabees, the 7th chapter, or the First Maccabees?
Yeah, the high priest spit the pork out, and he got mad and started slaughtering all the Israelites, and he wouldn't eat the pork.
Yep.
So he tried to get the high priest to eat it. High priest spit it out. I ain't eating that foul meat.
Yeah, he was like, we could use a piece of clean meat, and we could eat that meat, and just make it seem like we eating pork, and he wouldn't do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I think his name was Eleazar.
Yeah.
High priest Eleazar, he wouldn't do it. Mm-hmm. So it made him mad. But yeah, you look at this day and age now, they say we try to eat right. This devil done GMO'd all the food.
Right.
So almost all the food is defiled now,
That's a biblical prophecy. The Lord said we'll eat our food defiled amongst the heathen.
Mm-hmm.
And we're doing that. But like we're not willingly doing that, like knowing there's a piece of bacon over there eating bacon, we just eating it because Esau eating fucked everything up.
The best was the GMO, and really that's destroying the earth. Because you got GMO crop, overtaking the natural crop. So that devil, he's destroying the earth, man, defiling the earth. There's chemicals in our water. There's chemicals in the air. The devil, he's like the scriptures say, he didn't shorten the time with no flesh survive. Yeah. Like if he don't take Esau to rulership, Esau kill everybody. Because he just a mad maniac.
Yeah, well, I think that Matthew the 30th, Matthew 24.
Yeah, Esau a mad maniac, man. Did us diminish, man. He destroys everything, man. He's like a child in rulership, man. And he just feel like he can do wicked stuff just because he can. He's like jackass. I just want to try it, see how it works. Mess people up and laugh at him. That's that devil, man. That's Esau. I think I'm gonna get some too.
What did you say? I would destroy them. Would you destroy the earth?
I'm gonna get Job because his rulership's about done, and he got bound percent, and he can't pass. And say this Job 14:5. Then his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. There's a point in his bounds that he cannot pass. So Esau's rulership gonna go a second pass when the Lord declared he gonna go down. And we're in the season where the devil about to go down, man. He's at the end, it's sputtering out. It's like Esau, he running his car, and it's on E, he running on fumes, he start hearing that, it starts sputtering. That's Esau right now, man. He at the end of this rulership, and we rejoicing for that, because we tired of being up under this devil rulership, man. It's horrible. It's a very bad, stupid, very dysfunctional kingdom the devil set up. Don't nothing run right. Everything run messed up. That's because he put pride on everything, on greed. Take everything. Genetically modify everything. Mess up everybody's relationships. Put the woman over the man. Right. Put the child over the man. Make the man get out the house, and then the woman can extort him for money with child support. Just everything is messed up, because really the man's from the ownership of the seed. But Esau give it to the woman. Because this is like a woman worship. That's why Babylon the Great is compared to a great harlot, which goes to a whore. That's why this country loves whores. All your top rappers right now are hoes. Boy, rap is the best rap. When chick want to blow up, all you got to do is get out there and be the biggest ratchet you ever seen, and she'll have a career. And Esau will promote that. Big time.
Yep. Down body, man.
And then get dudes to worship her. She's this, she a goddess. She a bad beast, she's all that, So this place gotta go, man. It's messed up. It's at the end of his rule. It's wicked. Because it's ran by who? It's ran by the wicked. So now the Lord is like, I need righteousness to reign out. Who is righteous? The Israelites represent righteousness, man. We in our essence, that's righteousness right there. So he doesn't want Esau, he hate Edomites. So he about to do away with them. They want to go to rule temporarily. We're at the end of their rulership, and now Israel's about to rule. So then we get righteousness, man. We can get clean water, clean food, clean earth. See, family, ain't gonna be no baby mamas in the kingdom of heaven. You ain't gonna see that. Ain't gonna be no ghettos. Ain't gonna be no reservations in the kingdom of heaven. You know, you're gonna see Israel the way Israel's supposed to be. And we at the cups for that. You know, that's why that's something that pulls me up in the spirit, builds me up, that we're at the end of Esau Edom's rulership, man.
I got that precept that you quoted earlier, which is Matthew chapter 24. And I'm gonna start at verse 21. It's Matthew 24:21. It says, "For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. And except those days should be shortened, there should no flesh be saved. But for the elect sake, those days shall be shortened." And see, that's what I just quoted earlier right there, man. Because if Yahweh didn't shorten the days, then no flesh would be saved. No, basically everybody would be done away with, because Esau Edom is turning up the earth so bad to the point where you can't survive on this earth, right? And so Yahweh shorten those days for the elect sake, right? And that's why we out here, we're trying to wake up the elect. That way we can pretty much go home, man.
Man, very well put, man. We are ready to go home. We are ready for the kingdom of heaven to be established. Ready for our Lord and Savior, Yahweh Shah, the world he knows is Jesus, to come back and rule, which Israel's going to be ruling. You know, him, the 144,000, the elders on top. And we at the season of that. You know? And it is a beautiful thing to see prophecy unfold. To see Esau in a bad way is a good thing. Because our ancestors, which we are ancestors, but they didn't love to see this day. You know, they're out there picking cotton and getting their back whipped. You know, they prayed for this day to come, and it's here. And I'll be damned if any little coon Sambo drink. No, man, we got to get I love America. Yeah, you're gonna be destroyed with America. You're gonna come back right. Right now, you ain't right. You've been defiled.
Yep.
You know, in that coon Sambo state. There ain't gonna be no coon Sambos in our nation no more. They're gonna be in a right state of mind after this. They ain't gonna be all ratchet and wilding out and just looking like a straight, wild, degenerate plant.
Got one thing I with on the back. Look, we requesting because we seen the follow this place. This is Sirach 25:7. It says, therefore, it says, there be 9 things which I have judged in my heart to be happy, and the 10th I utter with my tongue, a man that have the joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies.
Ooh, and that's what we're saying. We're saying the fall of our enemies, man. And we rejoice in that. That's something that makes God happy. It makes us happy as well. So, y'all got any more precepts? Start close on out.
I got one more, man. Because ultimately, man, we're preaching. We know we're praying for salvation, right? So this is Revelation 21. I think it's about 7. Right. Revelation 21 and verse 7, and it said, "He that overcometh shall inherit all things, and I will be his power, and he shall be my son."
He overcome it, man. We got to overcome this devil in this last run, man. Got the MOT badge about to roll out. You got all hell about to break loose. This military. And we got to overcome that. We will overcome that, man, through the power of Yahweh Shah. You know? And he said he's going to give us all things. That's why, what's that? Matthew chapter 6 says, "Seek ye first the kingdom, all things be added unto you." You know? So we in that season.
He also said, he made the world for our sake. You know? And that's ultimately what the apostles and the elders always say, man. We have to see wickedness first. That way we appreciate the kingdom to come, because we won't go off no more. No, we're gonna have the laws in our inward part, and basically the whole earth would be pretty much a paradise, man. Heaven on earth.
Got one more out. You got one more out?
No, I'm good, yo.
Okay, close out with that, man. So it's been edifying. We give our praise and glory too.
Yeah, by Hashem, get on shot, by Hashem, die. Kwam Yasharalo wa Baba Paul. Shalom.
Yeah, Bob. Detail for Paul. Hey, keep the faith, Joshua. I'm out here. Keep the faith.